2, 1.
What is up, everybody, and welcome to It's Not Just Life Changing, It's Also Lunch Changing. I'm TD. This is TD's Brew and Barbecue. Going back to one, I had a video a couple months back. It was actually about 6 months ago. We did the spicy lemon pesto steak skewers. And what I'm doing is I'm revisiting those today because that's what I want for my lunch. I'm going to toss them. I'm going to put them right next to a little plate of rice. But the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys again how I'm going to do my Parmesan crusted artichoke hearts. Why? Because that's what I want to eat, and I lost the audio halfway through on that video, so we're going to redo it again today. So I'm going to have a nice nice little appetizer, if you will, of Parmesan crusted artichoke hearts next to my rice and next to my spicy lemon pesto steak skewers. So stick around. I'm TD. This is TD's Brew and Barbecue. All right, make love to your meat, everybody. What do you guys think of my sexy chicken? Tell me in the comments if you want to see that video again. Check it out. It's actually makelovetoyourmeat.com. You can check it out. That is my sexy chicken. So yeah, check it out. Some nice handiwork there. I spent a whole day. I was getting ready to cook that chicken, and I spent a whole day setting up that shot to get that video. And by the time I got done with it all, I didn't even eat the chicken. It was because it had been setting out for so long. It just wasn't even right. But yeah, so I sacrificed that chicken from back over here. It's one of my wife's chickens. Don't let her know. All right, so something I'm going to do a little different today on my steak skewers is I found some top blade steaks. And some top blade steaks, what they are, that's a flat iron steak that has been cut into smaller steaks here. So this is what I'm going to use today. I saw those today, and I decided I'd give these a shot instead of using a sirloin like I normally do, or tri-tip, something like that. So I'm going to take these. And now, if you're familiar with the blade steak is with the flat iron, you actually have, I can't remember what this is called, dang it. There's actually a tough piece of gristle cartilage right through the middle here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that off. And we're going to make them almost like little strips, like steak fingers. Wow, what a great idea. Now I should have thought about that, and I could have made these into some steak fingers. Next video. Because that's one thing, too, that we get down here in Southeast New Mexico and stuff is steak skewer, or not steak skewer. Yes, we get down on some steak skewers, but no, what we do really get down on is some steak fingers. All right. So how's everybody doing today, Robbie? Everybody in the chat today, make sure you guys are saying hello. Make sure you tell us where you're from and watching, so that way we can, what did I do with that way we can acknowledge you guys in the chat. So how's everybody doing? How's Robbie today, man? You excited? Football or baseball season?
I'm doing awesome. I see that the Red Sox are playing the Braves Sunday.
Yeah. Sunday, and we will be live during this time as well. So yeah, that's going to be great. What I'm going to do is I'm just getting them with a little bit of beef tallow, just so that way I can kind of get them a little sticky. I cleaned off all the myoglobin, all the juices and everything, and I'm just going to put this on here just so they're a little sticky and they're going to be a little easier to handle, and the rub is going to stick to them very nice. All right. So what I'm talking about here is that this right here, inside here, you got this, it's a piece of cartilage. It's a very tough piece of gristle. I can't remember what it's actually called. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut along both sides of it. I'm going to make a little, some little strips. Like I said, these would make great steak fingers. Look at this thing. So yeah, I'm going to have to do that now that I've actually done this, and I don't have the stuff queued up to make steak fingers today. But I will definitely do that in the near future. So you can see here, I just removed this piece of cartilage here. It's very tough. If you want to leave it on, you can, but it is also very, very tough. to get through. So I'm going to take a little piece of the outside layer of fat because this is a hard layer of fat on the outside. I don't want too much off of it because we're going to cook them down. So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut these into, and I'm just going to cut them down into like some nice steak bites, down into some little cubes here. These are going to be very thin, but like I said, we're going to skewer them up. Put that over there and let's go. So yeah, dude, Braves and the Red Sox on Sunday, man. I saw that on the schedule and I was pretty excited because the best part is that we're going to be live during that. So you're going to have to be giving us some score updates. All right. Anybody else? Anybody in the chat already? So let's see here. I see Jacob Hahn. Is that my dude Jacob Hahn in the chat? I think that's who it is. I just saw his name pop up there.
Yep. Jacob says,
Hahn.
"What's up?"
Jacob Hahn, what's up, my dude? Long time TD's fan, man. He definitely started following back when we had the other podcast, the Moose and TD's Brew and Barbecue Show, a few years ago. All right, man. So yeah, he's been around for a while. I actually met him a couple of years ago. He came down for a concert actually in Lubbock, Texas. It was a pretty awesome show. So let's see here. I'm just going to cut this out again. And I'm not trying to waste a lot of meat. Now, this is actually a pretty cheap, usually a pretty cheap cut of steak. If I could have gotten the flat iron whole, I would be cooking that instead of these little guys. So, but I didn't. So the butcher had already cut them down, and they are ready to be made into some nice skewers here. Some happy little steak skewers. All right. Let's see here. Let me cut this piece off one more time right next to here. Put it through. And let's see here. So, yeah. So anyways, did you guys catch the Valentine's Day special late? Make sure you guys let me know in the comments. My wife was very thrilled, very happy with her special dinner that she receives. Pretty much, she does receive every year for Valentine's Day. Just this year it was a couple days behind due to her choice. Her choice, not mine. All right. We're almost done here. Don't want to take up too much time cutting everything up, but these are going to cook super fast. The same with those grilled artichoke hearts. And today, guess what we're cooking on? I'm cooking on the Kettle Joe today. Going to get hot and heavy over a nice sack of lump. You guys know how we like to get down here at the Sanctuary of Satisfaction. And now this is actually, like I said, not going to really be a meal prep recipe, but it's definitely something that you can use as a meal prep recipe if you choose, because these guys are fantastic. Or you can toss those to your dog if you're one of those people that give your dogs people food, like I am. So last night, so yesterday was my daughter's birthday. So we were at my parents' house and we were having dinner last night. And this is so funny because my mom has a wiener dog, and he's a really cool little wiener dog. He's a spoiled little brat, but he's a really cool little wiener dog. Like it's like a grand dog kind of. You know, grandparents always have those dogs that are just like little spoiled brats. But anyways, so last night we're sitting there, and I'm like, he's sitting here at my feet begging for food, just like my dogs do. So I take a piece of steak and I toss it down there, and it hits him right between the eyes. Boom. And he just doesn't even realize it. And then he goes and he chases the steak, and he comes back and he eats it. And then a couple minutes later, I do it again. I give him another little piece of steak. Pop right in the face. Like it just like, and I'm like, you suck at catching, man. And then so a few minutes later, I give him another piece, and it hits him right between the eyes again. Just pop. He just sits there and closes his eyes like bam. And I'm like, what is wrong with your dog, Mom? Like he can't catch worth of shit. Well, they don't give him people food. So she was on to me because I gave him a couple pieces of steak last night. But yeah, and I'm like, well, it's his fault. He couldn't catch. All right, so we got all of our steak cut up here. And again, this is a flat iron steak that has been cut into steaks and then cut into cubes again. The flat iron is a little bit bigger of a piece. It's more like a flank steak size. And usually I like to cook that as a whole steak, cut it down, make some tacos out of it, something like that. But these guys are going to be fantastic. I almost just want to cover these in a garlic butter, and just fry them up in the pan as like steak bites. Maybe that's something else I'll do. One thing I will do is I do use my recipes that I come up with as I go. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you have any recipe ideas that you'd like to see here on the show, definitely reach out, send me an email, or you can actually just put in the comments and I'll get back with you because I do read all the comments. I do respond to pretty much everything that I can. All right, so here we go. All right, so we got none other. Everybody ready for this? You already know if it's steak, guess what? It's getting hit. We're making love to our meat today. This is the Carne Sutra. If you know, you know. Back-to-back best on beef seasoning, 2022 and 2020, or yeah, 2021 and 2022. Best on beef seasoning. We'll put that on and give it a good shake. And that's the way you got to do it. You want to let it just sprinkle down on it. There we go. These guys are going to be fantastic. These aren't going to take no time to skewer up. It's not going to be like my chicken. So yeah, not as much of a mess. Now that is one thing that I do love is I do love skewers. Anytime I can cut something down and put it on a skewer, that is one of my favorite ways to get it. You get the char, you get the juiciness. It's hot, it's fast, and it's done. It's over. You get in, you get out. It's like a quickie when you make love to your meat, especially when you skewer it. It's a quickie. So let's go here. We got the Carne Sutra. Put that back there. I'm gonna set these a little over to my side here. Let's do it like this. There we go. Turn this around. I don't need my knife anymore. And let's start putting on my skewers. Again, so you guys know how I roll. I don't normally soak my skewers. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. They always end up burning off on the ends either way. So if you got the time, definitely do it. But the way that I cook, it's going to be hot and fast. So you're not really going to have any issues with the skewers burning too much, because the steak really doesn't have to be cooked like chicken up to the 165 degrees. It only needs to be about 130 around there. So we're going to get some really good char on the outside so we can get the inside up there and not overcook it on the inside. That's the key. So again, always take your skewers and then try to fold your meat just a tiny bit so you can put some tension on it as you put it on the skewer. And when I say fold it a tiny bit, you can take it like this, and you're going to basically pinch these two edges together, and then you're going to run it through. You see, and you go opposite. So this one is basically this way. This one is going to be this way, and that's how I do it. It's just to go, opposite of each. Opposite of each one. Look good? All right, let's keep going here. So yeah. So anybody, if you guys have any questions, any comments, anything that you'd like to reach out, any reviews, please send us your reviews as well. We will read them on the show. So Robbie, if you did we have any emails come in this week? I know last week we were a little shy, but did we have any emails come in this week? Any customers?
Yeah, we had a good one come in, but we'll wait a little bit into the show, probably when you get over to the grill. But you do have a comment from Brianna. My first TD's live, finally caught you live.
Your first time, huh? Awesome. Well, I'm glad. Welcome to the show. This is, it's not just life-changing, it's also lunch-changing, where I am going to show you guys how to prep your meals, change your life, and use the best products out there. I have put my life on the line behind my products, and I continue to do so on a daily basis. So thank you very much. I'm glad that you're here. Please tell me what your favorite product is. If you guys are in the chat, what is your favorite product? If you like Carne Sutra, what's your favorite Carne Sutra? The spicy, the jalapeno lime, or that you can never go wrong with the original Carne Sutra. I don't like to call it the OG Carne Sutra because we have the OG sauce. So, but thank you very much. Again, and then I see Nareda is in here, and then I see, I got my cousin in here, Denver Shane. He's my cousin. And my man, Uncle Andy, I see he just popped in here. OG, does he say OG Carne Sutra? Is that what we got there?
He says OG Carne Sutra. And then you got Dogfather's Barbecue. What's up, guys?
What's up, the Dogfather, man? That's another blast from the past I haven't seen in a while there. Man, everybody coming out today.
Jacob's liking the spicy Carne Sutra.
Oh, Jacob's down with the spicy, man. He knows he's chosen his safe word when he makes love to his meat. I know. That's what you got to do when you're going to practice the art of spicy Carne Sutra. You just make sure that you choose your safe word wisely. Pineapple cookies. That's mine. Okay, so we're getting close to these skewers here. I got 2 of them ready. And again, the prep on the artichoke hearts is going to be very quick and very simple as well. So let's see here. What do we got? Cool. We're still doing pretty good here. About 20 minutes in. Cool. All right. So we're working on it. We're working on it. So yeah, make sure you guys join us if you're around Albuquerque or you're in New Mexico or you're just a hot sauce condiment fanatic like most of us really are. And you're going to be in the Albuquerque, New Mexico area around March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Please come by to the Sandia Resort and Casino. Come check it out. It is the annual Fiery Foods and Barbecue Show. You do not want to miss that place. That is one of the greatest times you will ever have, probably with your clothes on and in a building with thousands of other people. I mean, I know at least it is for me every day, every year. And so on that Sunday, we won't be live for the cooking show, but I will be live for pretty much most of the weekend there. So you can definitely check it out if it's something that you're interested in and looking at. Definitely check it out. We should be live for pretty much most of the show. Primarily, we'll probably be live on TikTok a lot because TikTok allows us to go live for a longer period of time.
So Dogfather Barbecue, he hasn't tried your products yet. He said he may have to put in an order. Why don't you tell him how he can order that up?
Yo, man, check it out. So thank you very much, Dogfather. I mean, yeah, it has been a while, man. Been a while. I remember him from back in the day when we had our podcast, and CJ, Cooking with CJ, another huge inspiration for me. Cooking with CJ, that guy, he kills it every day. And Daddy Dutch Barbecue, Pit Life, those guys, man, those guys kill it every day. But Matt, but absolutely, Dogfather, if you get a chance, check it out. MakeLoveToYourMeat.com. You can check out the video of the sexy chicken. Click to enter. It's not suitable for work page, so if it doesn't come up, just go to tdsbarbecue.com and check it out on there. And if you guys want, I think, let me see, I'm pretty sure this code is still active. If it's not, send me a message and I will make sure I get you one this afternoon because, as always, our orders do ship out before 5 p.m. every day, Monday through Friday, as long as the post office is open. Right, Robbie? In case you guys didn't know, Robbie actually works for the post office.
Yes, we do take some days off.
So that's why I always say it's always rough when the post office is closed. And by Robbie's like, yeah, that's his day off. But anyways, yeah, so definitely check that out. Go there if you want to. TDS 1967. Try that. TD's 1967. And if you guys can guess where that comes from, yeah, the 1967 comes from. Yeah, I'll give you guys a shout out here in just a moment.
I put that comment up there for you to read if you could read it.
I cannot read that, Robbie. It's too much.
Okay.
It's too small.
It's from Brianna. I'm going to buy some spicy Carne Sutra to try on my meal preps. I've looked into the 75 hard days, and I'm going to start my days Monday, and I'm going to incorporate your seasonings. You definitely inspired me to try.
Well, thank you very much. And by the way, the most important part of that entire comment right there was the fact that she is willing to start 75 hard. That is the most incredible thing. I have completed that. I will be starting in April. We will have a series of meal preps coming because I will actually be in phase 2 of 75 hard. I have my diet on my 75 hard has included nothing but everything you see that I cook live. So we can verify this in any way. My diet for the past 2 years has been me pretty much. I do go in and out of phases on it, but I do pretty much only cook my food. So the food that you're seeing here and the food that you see in my lives, those are cooks that I do pretty much on a daily basis in my personal life for my diet that I have put myself on. So I've actually put myself behind my products and my brand in the past 2 years. And that's one of the reasons why it's not just life changing, it's also lunch changing. So if you can make the two comments there, go back, check out some of the old videos, come back and watch these videos, and you tell me if there's any other barbecue guy out there that you should be trusting. All right. So, but congratulations. 75 Hard is a great, fantastic program. I feel like it should be taught in high school. Like, I feel like it's a requirement in high school, but we'll move on from that. So we got our skewers here. I'm going to take these out and set them by my grill. I'm not going to run my camera out there yet because I can tell we're about 500 degrees. And I got my rack up really high. So this is perfect. I got my skillet out there for my artichoke hearts. And yeah, we're going to do a great job on these. So again, let's see here. We got somebody saying, "Who's this new phone, huh?" It's Kent again, isn't it? This guy.
Yes, it is Kent. And Jacob took a guess for the 1967, the year of your car is what he's saying.
That is correct, man. It is. It is actually the year of my Chevelle. Yes, it is. So thanks, Jacob. I appreciate that. He knows. He's been around for a while, so he's heard mostly all of the stories about everything that I've basically done. So I appreciate you for your following and your constant following and your support, Jacob. All right, let me grab this. And I'm just going to make it, I'm going to put it in a little bit bigger of a bowl here, just so that way you guys can see it. And it'll be a little easier for me to kind of stir it up. All right. So what I got here, this is a can of whole jumbo artichoke hearts. There's usually only about 5, 6, maybe 7 in a jar. And what I do is I take them all out of the jar. They're a little delicate. Try not to tear them up when you get them out. You don't want to tear off too many of the excess leaves. Well, that's just a chef bonus if you do. I love this recipe. I have made this recipe about 5 or 6 times since the first time I did this video. I love artichoke hearts. And now you can use these as an appetizer next to your steak. Again, next to the filet mignon, something that would be absolutely fantastic is to bring out your skillet with your Parmesan crusted artichoke hearts. All right, so let me get a little bit of this water out of here. And then I'm gonna hit them with some olive oil. And then, of course, I'm gonna have to tease you guys a little bit here with my experimental seasoning that I'm gonna be using, which is going to be the black garlic, black truffle, Parmesan seasoning. So I'm gonna hit them with a little bit of the beef tallow right now. Swirl them around. And here we go. This is it. As you can tell, it is super, super duper experimental. It doesn't even have a label. It's just tape. Just tape. It says experimental black truffle, black garlic, Parmesan seasoning. So we're going to put these on here. And I like to put, this stuff is pretty badass. It's not quite where I want it yet, but we're getting there. It's great on a popcorn too. Great popcorn seasoning. So I'm going to put a pretty decent coating on it. And when I say a pretty decent, I want them to actually kind of crust up from the Parmesan that's in here. We're going to add some fresh Parmesan, some grated Parmesan to it, but I want enough that this is almost going to be breading it.
So Dogfather, thanks for your support. Dogfather just purchased the Menage a Trois bundle. Happy to support, he said.
Well, excellent. Thank you very much, Dogfather. I appreciate that. You're going to love the Menage a Trois bundle. The Menage a Trois bundle is the Carne Sutra, the Sweet Barbecue Love, and the Zesty Taco, the 3 products that I launched when I first launched the brand. So these are 3 of my original 6 products that put us on the map. So thank you very much, man. Make love to your meat with that bundle. You're going to love it, dude. You're going to love it. And so I will also be getting that shipped out today by 5 p.m. So as long as your orders come in by 4 o'clock, I'm able to get them packed up and shipped out by 5 p.m. Post office is not far, so we get it taken care of. I know a guy at the post office.
And I know a guy who knows a guy.
who might get paid from a guy who works at the post office, right? Okay, let me get the butter here. So let's go here. We grab a little bit of my butter. And the other thing is the first time I did this, I used a little bit more butter than what I thought I needed. And so I've kind of slowly been reducing my butter on it down to a little bit less than what I used before. And so let me cut this piece right here. It's about this is about, what did I say? Is this 2 tablespoons? Yeah, this is 2 tablespoons. The first time I used 3, and I've kind of noticed that 3 tablespoons of butter is a little much. So I'm going to put these in here with this for right now. We're going to toss those in our skillet. Skillet should be getting hot. I'm going to go ahead and get set up out here. Let's move out to the grill. Thanks, Billy. I appreciate it. All right. And let's see here. Okay. All right. So are we still good, Robbie?
We are good.
Okay. Just making sure I didn't hear anything. So just double checking. All right. So I got my kettle Joe here rocking at it's about 475 to 500 degrees. Doing great. So we're going to I'm going to start these skewers first. And what they do is we're going to let them go they're going to take maybe a minute to 2 minutes per side, and we're just going to keep them going. I'm not going to close the lid. I'm just going to keep it up this whole time. We should be able to have enough heat built up with the charcoal, so that way I don't lose too much, and I can keep the skewers going and the skillet hot. So the skillet is going to be. Oh, I love the skillet, man. I found this skillet. It's like a skillet that I found the skillet. I'm not one of those people who stole it from Applebee's or Chili's. No, wait. I changed my hold on, stop. Whoa. That was wrong.
Did you buy that at Iron Skillet when they shut down?
No, I didn't. I did not. But my buddy, he was here, and we were cleaning out his father and his brother's house. And that was there, and I'm like, wait, can I have this? And he's like, absolutely. So he gave me this skillet, and I love it, dude. It's like one of my favorite ones to use is this little skillet here, and it's so great, man. It's so great. Like I said, it's that little fajita skillet you get like from Chili's or Applebee's. I love it, and one of the main reasons why I love it so much is it's so easy. So let's say I'm gonna hit it with this beef tallow as like my seasoning. So that's it. Boom. I just seasoned that skillet up perfectly. It's freaking awesome. So I can't wait to start using. I mean, I've had it for a while, and I use it quite often. But right now, I just want to make sure. What did I do with my artichokes? There they are. Right now, I just want to make sure that I got it going. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my butter in my skillet here. And like I said, we're not going to be the most I'm not going to be the most level on my grill out here on the pyro patio, but we get our butter going, put a nice little, get that butter a little brown. And then I'm going to set my artichoke hearts in there. And when I set them in there, we're going to do it for a presentation. We want them to be nice and pretty. We'll go just like this. Put them right in there. Ooh, that was a big one. Yeah, here we go. And of course, I said presentation. I put them on backwards. I put 2 of them on backwards. It's all right. You guys understand. All right. Now for the best part, right? Listen to the sound when you put those veggies down, right? It doesn't matter if it's veggie or meat. Put it down. Again, next thing here, grates should be clean. Let me hit them with some of that. Oh, here. I'm going to hit them with some duck fat real quick. Should be good. Yeah, a little bit of duck fat on those grates just to keep that meat from sticking, which we already got that fat and everything on it anyways. Listen to the sound when you put that meat down, baby. You guys hear this? How we sound? It's sounding pretty good. Sounds delicious, doesn't it? And another thing that's great about these is that when I do these skewers like this, just like my chicken skewers, when you cut them off, you can cut them off just as you would like a spit, and you can get that nice crispy char from the edge. All right. And I know I said I'm not going to shut it down, but I am going to shut it down. Just because I want to walk away from it, and I just don't I got my bottom vent open really high. Yeah. Grab some tongs here. Let's start getting these going. So we got our artichoke hearts. Yeah, there we go. So what I like to do is flip them about once or twice, where you're gonna get some good sizzle on these artichoke hearts, and then we're gonna fry them up or put some more cheese on. When I say that, look at that beautiful little artichoke heart right here. I love these things. If you were like me and you love artichoke hearts, this is going to be your new obsession. You can do it in a skillet on your stove. I do it here on my grill, but yeah, let's put this down and let these guys get hot. Yeah, we're good. We'll let it set for just a minute here. So yeah, man. So let's see here. We've been live for about 30 minutes here. Let me grab my water. Did you have any emails or anything, Robbie, that you wanted to bring up? Did we have anything come in?
Yeah, we had a great email come in, and this one really pulled at my heartstrings when I read it. So you may want to have your tissues ready. But
a tearjerker, huh?
Yeah, a tearjerker. This is from Bethany in New Mexico. My son has autism and eats the exact same thing every day. Today, we marked a spot in his food diary. He is quite thin because he has struggles with food textures. We just had some chicken nuggets come out of the oven, a favorite for him, and I dunked one into your cherry chipotle. He liked it, but said it was spicy. What we did next is crazy, but it worked. We mixed a 3-to-1 ranch with the cherry chipotle. He cannot get enough of the nuggets. He used it as a salad dressing, and now he has tried baked potato for the first time, and he ate the entire thing. Thank you for your products. Thank you for helping out an autism family. And thank you for your videos. He loves you and is on his way to gain some weight. Thanks, Terrell. You can see that got happening.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that shit's getting me right now, man. Damn. No, thank you, Bethany. Thank you. Yeah, wow. Shit. I don't even know what to say right now.
I got something to say.
Chipotle 3-to-1. We got to try that for sure. I'm making that note right now. Ranch 3-to-1 with Chipotle. We got to try that. The other thing is that, man, I understand. I feel your pain. That's where I'm at, dude. I am my own. I am trying to gain weight myself, actually. So that's one of the reasons why I cook so much and cook so much live. And so that's what we're trying to do here. But man, that got me too, Robbie. And damn, thank you for reading that. Holy shit.
Hey, for you and Dogfather, because Dogfather just commented, allergies are acting up, laughing out loud.
Yeah,
there's no fucking
exactly
crying. There's no fucking crying in baseball.
Oh, that's right. I forgot my man Tom said that. I forgot my man Tom. Not touchdown Tom Brady, but my man Tom. All right, I'm gonna move. I moved these down here to get them a little closer to my fire. Not quite as hot as I wanted on the top, but man. So yeah, this. Wow. So Bethany, thank you very much for complimenting my products that way. That's amazing. So you made my day. You made my day. You made my week, my month. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, real men shed tears too sometimes. Yeah. So thank you again for that. That was absolutely amazing.
Hey, if you mix that cherry chipotle 3-to-1 with ranch, you won't tear up as much. Okay.
All right, I probably won't, but I'm gonna try it, dude, for sure. For sure, gonna try it. All right, I'm gonna flip these one more time here. Again, thank you guys very much. If anybody has anything to send, God, that's like amazing. I'm gonna screenshot that and put it on my post it on the page here pretty soon. So you guys see this? This is one of the little fronds of the artichoke heart. Oh, holy shit! Those are so good. Let's grab that Parmesan cheese. And this is just some shredded Parmesan cheese. I'm just gonna put a little bit on top of each one. I just want it to get melty. I just want it to be there. I'm not looking to make a ton of fried cheese here. I just want the cheese on it. So yeah, and the cheese, like it makes a nice cheese skirt down there too. All right. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. That's all I have left, anyways. Man. So that was great. That was great, man. Yeah. Wow. That was great. I never dreamed that I would have somebody compliment my products in that way. Or me and anything that I do that way. So yes, thank you very much, Bethany. All right, so let's get these guys flipped over here.
Dogfather wants to know what's the best products for Brussels sprouts.
So right now I'm working on this one, which is a black garlic, black truffle Parmesan. For Brussels sprouts, I have the recipe that I've done. I actually just made it. It was requested by my daughter last night for her birthday. Is the bacon fried Brussels. Definitely check that out. The bacon fried Brussels. It is. I use the skillet. I fry the bacon up, cut the bacon into small chunks, fry that up, and then I season the bacon with barrel aged bourbon, so it gets a nice sweet caramely texture onto the bacon. And then I remove the bacon, put the Brussels sprouts that are cut in half into all the bacon grease, and then fry it up inside there. And then we add some Carne Sutra and a little bit of the bacon wash bourbon, if you have it, which it's been sold out for a while. I have basically like half a jar left right now, but I'm a little bit on the Brussels sprouts, if not the Carne Sutra. And then finish them up, throw a little bit of almonds in there, and then like slivered almonds, and then cover them up with the back with that bacon again, and finish them up, dude. It's a fantastic way to fantastic side to put next to a steak or anything. And that's what we had last night, was steak with Brussels sprouts, bacon fried Brussels sprouts. But my daughter requested no almonds. And if you're looking for something to put on those bacon fried Brussels sprouts, what I'm going to tell you is the Lick It Up sauce. The Lick It Up sauce was invented for Brussels sprouts. So thank you very much. So yeah, that one will be a good one. All right, let's see if we can get. Yeah, see, look here. Let's give you guys a quick peek here. And I didn't get as hot as I wanted to on that side right now. Let me move some heat back over here to it, because my Brussels sprouts are pretty much done, but I want to get some more heat, some more fire over by my skewers here. And so I hope that answered your question there, Dogfather. Is he a Dogfather? Is he a Sox fan too, or is he a Yankee? That sounds like you'd be from like in that area, the 13 column Dogfather, the father, or are you just Italian? Just gotta check, man. Just questioning. So yeah. Now next, we're gonna get these skewers up.
He's from Tatum.
Yeah, he's like 20 miles down the road. Yeah, so we're right about $110 on that fat one there. Real thick piece of that thick girthy meat. We're about $120 on this one. So yeah, I'm just gonna get them hot and look at these. Let's check this out. Let's check it out. I really want to figure out a way where I can get this and you guys can see it without me having to. Oh, here we go. How about that? How does that look? Those are those Parmesan crusted Brussels sprouts. How do they look?
They look awesome. We can hear.
Hold on. There it is. There it is. Trying to find it without. And then look at these steak skewers. All right. Hopefully we're doing good. My hand is getting hot from the camera. Or from the. My hand is getting hot holding the camera over the fire. All right. So I'm going to take, let's see, these guys are going to be done.
Yeah, Billy just placed it in order. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Billy just placed an order for the Rub It Dry bundle. He can't wait to try it out.
Oh, awesome. The Rub It Dry bundle. Well, thank you very much, Billy. I appreciate you. For the Rub It Dry. Thank you very much, man. Again, it will get shipped out today, going out to you today. So the Rub It Dry bundle, thank you very much. Rub It Dry bundle is basically it is the Menage a Trois with the habanero honey mango and the 3 chili cilantro. That includes that that bundle there is the 6 products. So the first 2 products that I released after the first 6 was the habanero honey mango and the 3 chili cilantro, along with the cherry chipotle at that time. So those were still part of the very first original ones. So thank you very much. The habanero honey mango and the 3 chili cilantro are a specialty product. So those ones right there, the 3 chili cilantro, I'm pretty partial to because it is made with Hatch red and green chilies, jalapenos, and serranos. So the Hatch red and green chili, it is a certified Hatch red and green chili that's actually in it. So I was actually able to prove to the state of New Mexico that all the chilies that I use in that product were actually grown in Hatch, New Mexico. So thank you guys very much. So thank you very much. And like, again, enjoy that. Enjoy it very much. So Moose, my dude, Mad Moose Barbecue in the hizzy. Crazy that he's here. We co-hosted a podcast for about 1.5 years, a couple of years ago, on Dogfather and Jacob Hahn. They were some of the ones that were always in there every week. All right, so let's get these skewers going. These happy little chicken skewer or steak skewers. Damn it, didn't mean to call them that.
Dogfather wants to know, do you ever feather your beef for the skewers for a better back end texture?
Oh, wait, one more time. I lost you right at the end. Do you ever feather them? One more time.
Do you ever feather your beef for the skewers for a better back end texture?
For a better back end texture? Huh. No, I actually haven't. I haven't done that. I might have to give you a shout on that so I can see a little bit more. Look into that because no, I haven't done that. But I think I know what you're talking about, but I haven't done that. I've seen someone do it on pork, I think, where you put it on the skewer and then you go back through and you score it the opposite direction. If that's what you're talking about, I've seen someone do that with pork. And now that you brought that up, that's actually not a bad idea. But I usually, when I fold them in there, I usually end up getting all those little crispy pieces that I'm looking for anyways. So I might have to try that though. But thanks for bringing that up because that sounds fantastic. Let's see here. All right. Now we're probably getting there. How we looking? You guys see that? Look at that. Little steak skewers and my Parmesan crusted artichoke hearts. They are pretty much done. They're about to start building that crust up on them. All right. Let's see. What do I got here? Oh, I need to heat up some of my pesto real quick. I'm going to take some. You guys remember the recipe for the spicy lemon pesto? The spicy lemon pesto, which is it is basically take a jar of pesto and a lemon. You can zest the lemon and squeeze the juice into the pesto, and then add your crushed red pepper flakes. And the crushed red pepper flakes, use as much as you want. I usually end up putting, I say 2 tablespoons, but I usually end up putting about 3, maybe 4. And sometimes it gets really hot. So if you like that, like spicy chimichurri or anything like that, definitely check out my spicy lemon pesto. That's what I'm gonna put on these skewers. So I'm gonna heat it up a little bit. It's been in the fridge. Not too much. I'm only going to do a couple because my kids are probably going to want some of these skewers and they're not going to want them. That might be a thing. So let's put this over here and we'll let it get nice and warm. Let's make sure none of our skewers. That guy needs to be right here. Yeah. Yeah, getting some nice red ends on there. So if he says feathering beef is done when you use baking soda to tenderize beef before seasoning and cooking, think beef textured in tiny. Oh, okay. No, I actually haven't done that. I actually have not done that. So I was way off on what it is that you were talking about. So I apologize, Vic, because I had no idea. But that doesn't sound bad. So that's how you do it in the Chinese restaurants, like Chinese beef does it. Huh. I guess so. That's cool. But I don't know if I've ever had one where they have actually grilled it. Most of the time, like the Chinese food I have is like cooked on like a wok or a blackstone. All right. So some of these, yeah, these are getting a little warm here, about 130. Yeah, they're doing good, but they're nice and tender, and they're still going to be juicy as hell. Hell yeah. All right. Let's put some pesto on them. So the spicy lemon pesto, one thing I like to do is I like to just take these happy little steak skewers, and I like to just paint them with that spicy lemon pesto. Another thing that's fantastic, and I should have queued it up right now for steak skewers is Southern mustard. It is fantastic on steak skewers. Southern mustard is fantastic on pretty much anything, but especially, and it sounds crazy, but it's especially awesome on steak. All right, there we go. I'm gonna do a couple little ones here. And then this one, I'm gonna give it some, yeah. Let some of that garlic and pesto fall down in there, those aromatics on that grill. See it. Now, too bad you can't smell it because pesto, when it's caught on fire, smells fantastic. You get all the garlic, the pine nuts, and all that basil. It really smells awesome down here. All right, so that's a little much. Let me get this out of the way here. Ooh, that's hot. That ain't gonna work. All right. So let's get these guys off of here. You know what? No, let's not. Let's do this. What time we got, Robbie?
It is 1:20.
It's 1:20? Okay, perfect. All right, so let me grab this. I'm going to start switching over here to this final to move it into the sanctuary so we can finish it up here. So yeah, let's take a look at these happy little steak skewers. Look at them down there. Look at them down there. Hold on, get down there. Where we go? Yeah. See the ones with the pesto on them down here? These ones have the pesto on it. These ones don't. But look at those artichoke hearts. How great does that look? All right. Okay, so let's move these in here and let's get started plating this. My rice is not hot, but that's okay. Yeah, leave it on that shot right there, Robbie. I'm going to set these Parmesan artichoke hearts down right there, and we'll just get a really good shot of these guys coming to the table. How does that look? If you were eating at a steakhouse and they asked you for an appetizer and this was it, would you take it? And I mean, I'm serious, dude. I'm going to show you guys. Let's move it over there because it's really hot right now. So let's get these skewers off. All my little happy little chicken skewers. And with the pesto, I just left the pesto on long enough to let it set up and tighten up onto the steak. And then here we go with these guys. How's that look? These look good, right? Look at these. And this one I'm talking about, like these little guys, chef bonus, right? These are so going to be good, man. These are going to be so good. All right, let's get to these artichoke hearts first. Let me show you guys. We'll let those skewers rest for just a moment here. How's that picture? Right about right there. Looking good. Let me grab my fork. And now these things are going to be absolutely nuclear hot. But we're going to go ahead and see if I can string it up. And like I said, look, your cheese skirts, this is one of the other parts that's great about this. See that cheese? And they get nice and salty. This one didn't string. I got it a little warm, but the last one I did, I was able to pull it up like mozzarella. And it's so good. I'm going to break that, tip off that mushroom. Damn. No, it's not a mushroom. I'm not taking the tip of the mushroom. Oh, damn.
You said it.
But anyways, here you go. Look at the crust on that Parmesan crusted artichoke heart. These guys, let me see if I can block the, yeah, look at that. That looks pretty good, right? All right. Ooh. I freaking love these. Like, I will eat these pretty much every day. This dish, I could probably eat every day. And that's the thing, is it's a great dish for you. It's a great dish for side. I will say, one can of the artichoke hearts, just like this, usually for about 2 people. If you eat it by yourself, you're only going to eat about 1 skewer because you're going to be full from the artichoke hearts and the Parmesan cheese. But you can see here, look at this. I cannot get enough of this. I feel like at some point I should have some kind of a dipping sauce or something for it, but I just can't figure out what it is that I want to go with these guys other than this beautiful cheese skirt. Look at that. How great does that look? Listen. You guys hear that? It's crunchy. Mm.
Maybe some ranch with cherry chipotle.
Dude, I think I might have that. What time we got? What time we got right now?
We got time, 1:25.
Okay. I just got to pick up my kids at 1:45, so that's why. I said, what time we got? Boom. All right. Let's try this real quick. Well, we're going to let these skewers chill out a little bit. All right, here we go. We're going to try this. I have ranch with bacon, so it's just like regular ranch, but better, right? It's got bacon in it. All right, here we go. And it was 3-1, right? Is that what it said? 3-1. So I'm just going to go about that much because I only have about 1. I might have the 1 in this bottle of cherry chipotle. So let's see here. This bottle of cherry chipotle has been in there for a little bit. All right, that's probably pretty good. I'd say 3-1.
Bethany,
right?
This is for,
that look
for
like
your
3-1.
son.
All right, so let's get it mixed up in here. Can you see that? And it looks kind of like a barbecue sauce, like a creamy barbecue sauce. It looks similar to like the Lick It Up sauce. All right. So here we go. Let's try this and see. So I'm going to take this beautiful little artichoke heart. Oh, don't stay down there. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that crust. All right. I'm going to take that off because it's really hot. And if you do that, you break the bottom stem off, you can open it up and blow in it because they're super hot. All right, let's try this and see how it goes. This is 3-1 ranch with cherry chipotle sauce. So let's see how this bad boy. Man, I just got to get used to where that camera is, where this bad boy is. All right, you guys ready? Here we go.
Bethany's on to something.
I got to do it again. Because I think dude, this sauce is legit. I'm telling you, this sauce is straight up legit. I don't know if it goes with the artichoke hearts, but it would definitely go with something. I may have to try it with those Brussels sprouts. The Lick It Up sauce is fantastic with the Brussels sprouts, but I'm going to have to try this with the Brussels sprouts. Look at that. Cheese skirt. All right. Who gets enough? Who gets enough fried cheese? It's the only way you get. Damn. That is good, dude. I'm going to tell you, dude, you guys have to make that. 3-1 ranch with cherry chipotle.
You're going to drink that shit.
Bethany, if you will, man, that sauce needs a name. We got a name. I need to know Bethany's son's name so I can name this sauce. All right, here we go. Now these little guys right here, these little guys end up being like super well done, little pieces of beef jerky, but they're still super tender. Look, see that hole? See through it? So that's how you do these steak skewers. And I'm going to tell you, I may start making skewers with blade steaks. It was cheaper than sirloin. Damn, it was cheaper than sirloin. And it was just, shoot, it's probably just as good, if not better. This came out great. Look at the color that we got on these on the outside of these skewers. Got redness in there with that char. They got crunch, but they're not burned. And then I'm going to put, just because I want more of it. Like if you make this spicy lemon pesto when you have a tri-tip or you have steaks, I promise you, you're gonna be so impressed that you're just gonna want this on all of your steak. Like it's like whenever most people first discovered chimichurri, I like all they want. What I'm saying is, this spicy lemon pesto, this is where it's at. I do love me a good chimichurri. But holy shit, you got to get on the spicy lemon pesto.
You better watch out. Empire Buffet is going to steal this.
Empire Buffet, right? So, dude, that would be all right. Shit, those are good. So now I'm going to try this. I'm going to try it with some of the cherry chipotle ranch. Cherry ranch, tranche. I went at it the wrong way. Solid. That is a solid salad dressing, man. It would definitely be a solid salad dressing. You know what? Maybe next time I do steaks, and do some steaks, I'll do my my flat wedge. Well, I do a wedge salad, but it's flat. I'll do that again, and then I'll use this as a. That is good. That is really good. I gotta say, no wonder this kid is eating it on everything. Yeah, that is fantastic. So here, real quick, just to show you guys a little bit of how it works. So if you got tacos, which I normally would have some tacos going or some tortillas. So what you do is stand this up, and then just go down and cut it just like you would if it was coming off of a spit for your tacos. And just go down and cut them into these little pieces. And this is how I do all of my stuff, like this, little tacos, little taco meat, perfectly. You got all the char, you got the meat, you got the juiciness. Look at that. Look how tender it is. I almost can't even pull it apart because I can't even hold it. Damn. I don't know what to do. I'm going to eat all this pesto. I'll put that pesto on these little guys right here. I'm going to eat all that pesto. I'm going to eat all that cherry chipotle ranch. Wow. And that's the other thing about that cherry chipotle ranch is that you can make it at any ratio that you like, right? Well, anyways, I just want to keep eating. Well, let me finish. Wait, I finished. Let me get another bite. I gotta get another bite. That pesto is spicy. Oh, wait. What about putting the artichoke heart in the pesto? Let's see here. I'm gonna take this piece of this artichoke heart because it is super hot. Let's pick it up on that pesto. Oh, I think that might be where it's at, Robbie. The artichoke hearts with the pesto. Shit. Sorry, I don't care. You guys hate on how I eat, my manners. That's fine. That's where it's at. Spicy lemon pesto, artichoke hearts, right here. Yeah, you can't go wrong. Anyways, everybody, thank you guys for joining. Join us Sunday when shoot, my bad. Hold on. It's not football season. Join us this Sunday, 12:30 Mountain Standard Time, where we actually cook live and I show you guys the recipe and we listen to Robbie tell us the score of the Braves whooping the Bo Sox ass. I'm TD. This is TD's Broom Barbecue. Make love to your meat, everybody.